What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tim Aslan here with Counter Trend Capital. Today we've got an update video for you all. Before I get into that, make sure to check out our Bing X link in the description below. If you're in the US, this is probably your best option because there's no KYC. You can just slap on a VPN. You'll be able to trade a bunch of other pairs such as gold, DXY, NASDAQ, S&P 500. So really great platform. Anyways, let's get right into the TA. So last time we were in this area, we were looking for shorts. It went a little bit higher than expected. And this is so choppy, but we still were able to catch that short on the move down. And ideally, the original idea was that this would break these lows down here. However, we looked at the nature of this move down, and it looked like a WXY. So around this area, we pretty much got all out of that short and looked for longs. Then we caught this crazy move up. I remember this candle was just super explosive, as were these. And quite frankly, when I saw this right here, if we do our trend-based fib, this just looks like an ABC, hit the 1.618. We caught this short on the move down. And ideally, this move down did not look corrective, so we did expect it to break these lows and continue further down for maybe a continuation like this, hit this 4-hour FEG and then up. Sadly, that's not what happened. Instead, it just did this crazy move down and then crazy move back up. So now we have to make use of this mess. Bitcoin has been reacting very ugly lately. So we looked into the possibility that this is a bigger triple wave, a bigger WXY. So to do so, we'll just adjust our trend-based fibs from the bottom here to the top here and right here. And by the way, if you are following us on Twitter, you had these targets ahead of time. So 1.23 target hit really nicely. We started laddering at the 100%, and our stop loss was at these highs. So we caught a beautiful, let's see what the percentage is. Beautiful 2% move down. But this doesn't look that convincing for a bigger push down yet. What I would like to see, if it will in fact do a bigger push down, is we need a leading. So this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another low right here to build that leading. After the leading diagonal, we would have something like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then further downside. And if it does do this scenario without breaking these highs yet, then I would anticipate tapping this 4-hour fair value gap down below. And we can also get some matching Elliott wave targets like this around this 100% at 25.8 and the 1.23 at 25.4. I would like to take a long if we go straight down without breaking this high at these areas. And I would look to ride this long up to around this level, at least breaking these highs, in my opinion. So that's one scenario, and I think it's the scenario that we have to go with unless these highs are broken. Now let me show you what will happen if these highs are broken. So I posted this on Twitter earlier, but I'm going to go into more detail about it. This could have been a triple wave down, and we could have a larger structure, whereas this is a larger W or an A wave. Then we have an X or a B. I'd say a B. So A, B, and then we have this ending diagonal for a C wave, where we have this ABC1, ABC2, ABC3, ABC4, and now we're doing our final ABC wave 5 swing failure pattern of these highs. Hit this 618 fib calculated from the bottom of A to the top of A to the bottom of B to the top of C. And this would be really nice because everyone would expect these highs to be taken if we do push up here. However, we would be entering shorts with our stop loss at this high, and that would build a nice divergence. We have the 4-hour cluster. I made a video about this indicator on my other channel. Check it out if you haven't. But this indicator shows that we're pretty topped out on momentum on the 4-hour time frame. Let's check the daily. Daily does have a little bit of room, but prior it was topped out, and this can create a nice divergence. So if we do make that last high, this will have a lower high on here while price has a higher high, creating a nice divergence. And divergence on this daily time frame always create a big move down. For example, right here there was divergence, big move down. Right here, this top, another divergence, big move down. And then even right here, see, this was the highest point, made a low, another high, and then huge move down. So in this case, if we do break this high before coming down here, it is a lot more bearish because that means that this entire structure would be completed, and it is time to break these lows. So I really like the idea of a short here. It provides a minimum of 9.7% gains for a 2% stop. So that's an excellent risk to reward ratio. So do look out for this. This weekend we might chop around. We might not get it, on Friday, because weekends are usually pretty slow. So just be patient. If we get it, we'll enter short. And then if not, if we come down, we're already in the short in our group. So you can just look for the long at these targets. You can screenshot that. Remember these targets right now if we don't break this high first. Now we do have one more crazy scenario, and that's the bullish moonshot scenario. And that is that we made a higher high on this larger time frame, and this was some sort of impulsive leading type of move, even though it's very ugly. Then we have this corrective move down, and now on our smaller time frame, this could be a 1-2, 1-2, and we just blast off. But I really think that's unlikely, especially with this move down now. There is one more weird possibility to mention, like some sort of flat. So we have like an A here, B, and then we're getting some kind of flat to take us to these higher targets. Again, a little bit ugly. I don't like it, but we would have to consider it only if we break these highs. So don't really worry about any of those two scenarios unless we break these highs. Let's just keep our invalidations tight and expect either a move down here first or a quick swing failure pattern before lower lows. Anyways, guys, that's the update for today. Please make sure to check out our referral link in the bio. BingX is the best platform to trade on right now since all the other exchanges have gone completely KYC. And then make sure to hop into our Discord if you want the actual entries for the short, and then stuff that we don't post on YouTube. I know the YouTube videos on Bitcoin are around 1 to 2 weeks away from each other. So we caught this short, even though it wasn't explicitly stated on the YouTube. But if you can't afford the group right now, no worries. Hop on our Twitter for a bunch of free content. We're going to start posting more levels and stuff like that you guys can use as confluence. Anyways, have a good rest of the day. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys in the next one.